The Justice Over Racial Abuse, an African story in America. Kwame had dreamed of America since he was a boy in Ghana. To him, it was the land of skyscrapers, freedom, and opportunity, a place where hard work could turn poverty into prosperity. When he finally earned a scholarship to study engineering at a U.S. university, his village celebrated with drums and dancing. They believed he was stepping into a future where his skin would not define his worth. But soon, the dream collided with reality. On his very first week, a classmate mocked his accent. "Do you even speak real English?" The room erupted in laughter, leaving Kwame standing in silence, his pride burning like fire. At the grocery store, a cashier muttered, "These foreigners come here and take our jobs." On social media, strangers sent messages telling him to go back to Africa. Each word was not just an insult, it was a reminder that in some eyes, he would never belong. Worst night came when he was walking home from the library. A truck slowed beside him, headlights glaring like predators in the dark. Voices spat venom into the air. "Go back to the jungle. This is our country." A glass bottle flew past his head and shattered on the pavement. Kwame's heart raced as he ran, the sound of laughter chasing him down the street. For the first time, he felt that the dream had betrayed him. For weeks, Kwame carried his pain in silence. He avoided crowds, kept his head low, and tried to convince himself that ignoring it was safer. But silence, he discovered, was heavier than words. It was not protection, it was a prison. So he chose to speak. First, to a professor who listened with compassion. Then, at a student forum where his voice trembled at first, but grew stronger with every sentence. "Racial abuse," he declared, "is not just words. It is a wound that bleeds unseen." His story spread, reaching local newspapers and sparking outrage. The university launched a full investigation. The men in the truck were identified and charged with hate intimidation. Mandatory cultural sensitivity programs were introduced on campus, and a new reporting system was created for victims of racism. The city council even invited Kwame to speak at a public hearing on hate crimes. When he stood before the council, he carried not just his own pain, but the weight of generations. Africans who had endured slavery, segregation, and discrimination. His voice no longer trembled. "Racial abuse tries to strip us of dignity," Kwame said, his words echoing in the chamber. "But justice restores it." Justice is not only about punishing hate. It is about building a society where skin color is not a weapon, but a heritage of pride. Justice means ensuring that no child, no student, no human being has to fear the color of their own skin. In that moment, Kwame was no longer just a victim. He was a symbol of resistance, resilience, and renewal, a voice that refused to be silenced, and for the first time, since he arrived in America, felt safe.